Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with you. I'm excited to get into my monthly budget because I need to see, do I have enough income coming in over here to cover all the bills that are coming out over here. As long as I have that, I know I'm in good shape as far as the monthly budget. So that is what we're going to do today. We are going to total these numbers up and break them down. This is my monthly calendar. I went ahead and put my stickers down. I enjoy putting stickers down and tracking the bills as they come out of the bank account or come out of the credit card, and following and making sure that the bills are paid appropriately. That is why I do them on a calendar. I also put my bills, monthly budget here, the April budget, and this is what we're going to be working on over here. I'm going to list out all the income types. I'm going to put fixed expenses over here. Some of the fixed expenses I do move over to variable just because I run out of room, but that's okay. And then I'll put the variable, fixed and variable over here. I'm just listing them out, and that's what matters. And I will do the estimated budget and potential savings for the month of April. This changes all the time. We're always making different decisions every month on how we spend our money, and I am able to make good conscious decisions, or maybe a little frivolous decisions from time to time, based on what I have written down for these budgets. But I always start with a monthly budget that gives me in the right frame of mind, do I have enough money coming in to support everything that's going out? So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and get started and do the monthly budget. I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're going to take a look at what the numbers are going to look like, total them up, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to do a flip through of what all my budget kit stickers look like. If you enjoy stickers and looking at that, then I will do a flip through of all the kits that I have put in for my layout for the month of April. Okay, I am back and I am ready to go ahead and put the income type and the estimated amount of the different streams of income that I know will be coming in the month of April, and we'll go ahead and get started with that. So I am not balancing forward any money from the month of March to the month of April. So I will not balance any money forward from our checking account, because I'm putting everything into savings at the end of every month and start fresh at the first of every month. And I think it's a good way of trying to build your savings account, or save for something special, or whatever your goals are. And we are actually saving to replenish the vacation fund I've been dipping into to get my house repainted. We have no vacation planned yet. We don't really feel the need or the drive to do one, but if we do, I still have enough money in the vacation fund to do one. We just don't have any plans yet, so I decided to use it for getting my house repainted, which I am excited because it starts on Thursday, and I cannot wait to repaint this house. Now, the house we just purchased last in August, so we've only lived here like 6 months, and it's got these coffee-colored looking walls, and I don't like it, so I am excited to get that done. So the first income stream that comes in, the first of every month, is my husband's military retirement. So my husband was active duty military. And if my handwriting's a little sloppy, I have to write a little awkward the way my new setup is on my desk, so I do apologize for that. But my husband retired from the Navy, and he gets a pension, and right now he retired as a first-class petty officer. So if it looks low compared to other military retirements, that's the reason why he only got to first class, which is fine, and that is the lowest you can go be and still do 20 years, and first-class petty officer, I should say, and still retire. So $1,759.30. Many people who retire from the Navy with 20 years or more do bring home more than this, so it's not that big a deal. The next thing he does get is a VA disability. And that is $2,353.39. That is compensation for the physical, mental, and emotional health of my husband after service-related incidences and things and stuff that he went to the VA and they x-rayed him from head to toe, looked at his service record, did his mental health evaluation. They're like, dude, you are pretty broke, so let's go ahead and compensate you for what we did. And that's where that money comes from. Our son pays us rent. We have 2 sons with autism. One is getting SSI. The other one will be signing up for it later this month. So I might have 2 rents, which I would do 1 line for. And this is not the full amount that he gets. He gets to keep $140, I think. But he does get the max amount of SSI, and we get $774 to cover electric and the mortgage and the utilities, water, groceries, just, room and board here, living in the house, and then me asking him, oh, it's time to do this, laundry or kitchen stuff or whatever. He helps me around the house, so that's pretty awesome. There are 2 salary checks this month. And I'm just going to write salary twice. Now many of you discussed it in the comments below. I have to separate everything out as it happens when I go back and look. And so it's easier for me to have all these lines instead of minimizing one salary line and just putting one total. If I did that, I've done that in the past, and I have confused the heck out of myself, and I just don't like it. I do it a little bit down here in the bills, but the income coming in, I don't know, I just trip myself up, and it's ridiculous. I know it's very simple to change, but my mind just won't go there. So my husband's salary check is $2,552.36, which means this doesn't change. He is paid 26 weeks out of the year, and so it's every other Friday, and this is after taxes and any Roth or 401k or anything that he has going on there, those kind of things. So these are the 2 2 incomes that come in from him at his job now. Now this may change in the next few months, so keep an eye out for that, and it's going to be less, a lot less, more than likely, because he's changing careers, and he's got his master's degree that's totally different than what he's working in right now, and so he's got to start at the bottom and work his way back up, which is fine, because we have this income that comes here at the top at the first of every month. I have been trying to live way below our means every month anyway. It's not always easy when all that money comes in, but we really do try to make an effort to not live more than what is being brought in, and actually live way less as possible. So there's that, and I'm going to put other, because we may get our tax refund, which we're waiting on, our state tax refund from Virginia, and state tax refund from Kentucky. Neither one have shown up, and we filed like a while back. We got our federal already, and that's not a big deal. That's taken care of. But our state, from the 2 different states we've been in, they didn't show. I haven't seen them. One's coming by check, and the other one is coming by should be e-deposit. So we'll see. Because we used to live in Virginia, now we live in Kentucky, and part of the year in both states. So that is what we have there. I'm just going to put a 0 here. So we are going to calculate how much that is. All right, so what we are showing, and I can't really see my calculator. Hold on a second. All right, we're showing $9,991.41. I think that's what it said last month. So that's what it says this month. As far as the entire month of what we are paying for. So let me kind of put it here where I can see it and write it. 9,99141. All right, that's that. So that is the income that we're coming in. Now we got to make sure our expenses are way below that, so that in the month of April there's no hiccups or any issues or problems. So let's go ahead and start filling out the fixed and variable expenses. I'm going to write all the titles down to all the bills and spending categories, and then I'll come back and we will do the amounts for each one as I do them. Okay, I am back. So I have all the titles down, and I know, I think I have everything down as far as all the bills that need to come out. If not, I have a few more lines here. I'll add them over here. I did have to go back and rearrange a little bit because I put water over here. I actually don't know the amount of water for this month. For the month of April is going to be, so I'm still waiting for that bill to come, get posted online so I can see it, or the bill to come in the mail. I always have the utilities mailed to my house because I want a physical paper trail from them, even though I can log online. I want proof from them of the utility if there's a problem or a question. And I think the water bill I have mailed to the house also because I have to write a check for that one. So they're going to mail me a bill for that. I know what my electric is going to be already. I've seen the amount posted, so I went ahead and left it in the fixed expenses. And I need to put, there's one more I need to put. Did I leave? Yeah, trash. Trash, I have the bill as well. So we are good to go there. And I don't know why I put trash there. Now that I think about it, no, I need to take that out. That is a sinking fund, and I do apologize for that. That is a sinking fund. So I'm going to take trash out and make sure there's no other bill, because trash is coming out, but it's coming out on my credit card, and I will just pay it from the savings account. This particular budget here, all the income that comes in the one checking account, and all these bills are paid out of one checking account. But when I pay for it from a savings account to my credit card or things like that, then I don't really necessarily have to keep it here. I just have to keep track of it in the sinking funds. And I have that ledger on another page. So let me kind of go back real quick and make sure there's nothing else I missed. Oh, I do have one. Just in case, Humana Health. I need to track that. So my son, who gets SSI, also gets Medicaid. And we've kept him on Humana Health, which was the military TRICARE that we are paying out of pocket for with his SSI. So we do plan to stop it, but just in case it doesn't get stopped in time for the month of April, since he is getting Medicaid and that should cover everything that he needs, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put it in, because we have been paying for it, and only my husband can go in and turn that off, and I don't think he's done that yet. So just in case he doesn't catch it in time, he'll get one more month of TRICARE to cover things, and then we'll be fully on Medicaid, and there you go. So now we're going to start here. So there is, and you may have seen me with a calculator a minute ago. I almost started writing numbers down without you guys. Let's put this way. There we go. So let's take a look at this. So tithing, I have 4 different things to remind me here that we're tithing because I just don't have room to write it all out. So I have our tithe to the military retirement, and I have 2 organizations that we're giving to there that mean something to us. And so there's that, and then I have 2 salary checks for tithing. 256 and 256. So 175, 256, 256, and that is 687. That total right there. But during my paycheck to paycheck budgets, I always have those separated out. Just on the monthly budget do I have to kind of combine a few things. Now I put away 171 per paycheck, and there's 3. I take the military retirement, VA, disability, and rent because it all happens on the first of the month. I call that one paycheck. And this is the second paycheck, and then this is the third paycheck. So I 3 paychecks. So times 3, and that gives me 513. So I save 513 a month for the entire year. And then the last 2 paychecks of the year, I save 172, add a couple dollars to it, and that gives me $6,500 to contribute to my Roth at the beginning of next year in 2024. So I'm pre-saving for it. I've already contributed $6,500 this year for 2023. It's already maxed out. I want to max it out again at the beginning of next year as the ups and downs of the market happen. I'm just trusting God in that, and we're going to leave it at that. Our mortgage is $2,477.67. that is very high. It's $550 more than it needs to be for the minimum payment for what we need to pay for the mortgage. $550 of this is actually going to a principal only payment, so we can have our mortgage paid off in 15 years when we turn 65. So if you want to check out the mortgage video where I show an update on our mortgage, I will link that in the cards above. I also will be doing another mortgage update after this payment has happened. I'll probably post it in the middle of the month, around the 15th, depending on what day of the week and what's going on in my life. But yeah, I will definitely be putting a video up every month on that, because it's really exciting to see that extra payment and how it changes the amortization schedule. So that's really cool. Spectrum is our internet, cable, and phone, and that is $192.32. I need to keep an eye on this. We got this in August, so I got to make sure it doesn't go up in July with any special rates, and then see if any changes need to be made going forward with that. GEM here is a Greater Europe Mission, which is where we support missionaries. It's another tithe, and it ties the VA disability. So the salary checks are tithed in this one, and then this military retirement is tithed in this, and this one's just another bill that's, well, it's a separate tithe for this VA disability. So we tithe every income that comes in. We don't consider rent income because we don't make any money off of it. We just actually use it for everything that it needs to be used for. Let's see here, $256.75. We increased it by $25 to support a family, the missionary family, and they just had a baby last year, so we wanted to give a little extra this year. And this is like a lifetime thing. This is not going to go away. And so as long as they're on missions and as long as they're over there, we're going to be given. So because it's coming out of VA disability, as long as my husband's alive, that's where it's coming from. Things like that. So Amazon Music is my husband's subscription, and I always put down the subscription, so $9.53. Paramount Plus, which is $5.99. We've had this account forever. Like when it was used to be called CBS All Access, and it's okay. It's not that great, but you can't get it for this price anymore. And if I switch it, then it'll go away. So I just kind of keep it, and we do use it. So there you go. iTunes is $2.99. Another subscription for my storage on my phone. And then Humana Health, this is my son's health insurance. Hopefully we won't have to pay this. This is $5.70 a month, as long as my husband remembers to turn that off. But I'm going to put it here just in case, because I don't want to be caught thinking I'm not paying it, and then it comes out, and then I have to pay it. I'm like, oh, I gotta. Yeah, you don't want that. So HP Instant Ink is just stuff that we print here at home, and I'm trying to remember how much. I think it's $6.35. And I'm looking for it on my little cheat sheet here. Yeah, $6.35. And then Geico is, there we go. Right now it's at $169.05. Hopefully it won't go up again. AT&T is $262.34. So $30 of this is us paying for our son's phones, $15 a month for 36 months. And they've had them for 6 months now. Not even that long, maybe 3 months. I can't remember when we got them. But anyways, we're not paying the phones off early because it would actually cost us more to do that based on the way they have it set up. So we're getting a discount on the monthly, on top of the monthly, and it makes it cheaper that way. So we're just going to keep paying it this way, and that's fine. And that's for 4 phones and, you know, talk, text, and all the things. Life insurance for the family. Let's see, $87.56. I've had this for years. All right. Electric, we are dropping a little bit. That was kind of nice. I lost it. 178. 75. It's been cold though, so we've had the heat on quite a bit. Discovery Plus is another streaming service that my sons love this. They watch it all the time. $6.99 a month. There we go. Vivint is our home security system. We love them. I love the cameras and all the things, and we've had them for years. We had them in our previous house, and then we moved them into this house, so I'm really happy about that. And that, I'm looking for my, there we go, $65.82. And I want to say it's only gone up like $6 or $7 in the past 4 years. So over the past 4 years in small $1 or $2 increments. So that's not too bad. I think they've done really good about keeping their costs low. There's one thing I didn't write, Dr. Odell. And I wanted to make sure I put it over here because I don't know how many times we're going to go this month. USCC, is that it? Yeah. My husband's subscription, $39.17. And then sinking funds I have for right now is $382.79. And that might change if I decide to adjust a few things in the sinking funds on how we are spending. And I'll just put the adjustment over here once the actual happens. And then water, I'm budgeting $55 until the bill gets here. We average about $50 a month, a little bit more than that, but not over $55 yet. Maybe one time we went $57, I'm not sure. So there's that, and then grocery household. So we're doing $1,300. So this is anything you buy at the grocery store for food, light bulbs, makeup, just odds and ends stuff. Pet. If you had pet, we don't have pets, but if we had pets, it would be pet food or what else would we get there? Anything you get in a regular grocery store, that's where that comes from. Household could be cleaning supplies, toiletries, things like that. Now for the house, that's house maintenance or anything, that doesn't come out of this. That's a totally different category. Restaurants, we'll probably go back out to eat after, I know on April 7th, we are going to go see the new Mario movie. My sons absolutely love that stuff. So we're going to go see the Mario movie, and we're going to get dinner out and things like that and go to the movie theater. Thankfully, there's one down the road from us, so it's kind of cool. Miscellaneous is $500. So this is where we would get like stuff for the house that would be like, I bought my husband for his end table on his end of the couch, I bought him a lamp. So that's where that would come out of. Or I would, if I was buying maybe, gosh, I can't think today. Let's see, it's miscellaneous. So if I wanted to spend a little bit of money on myself, that would come out of there. I don't have my own personal money, so we're good there. Shoes, shirt, clothes, socks, underwear, something like that. That would come out of the miscellaneous category. Something you don't buy on a regular basis, but you need, that's where that's for. All right, gasoline. We are doing, I want to say $200. So hold on a second. 100, 150, $250. That's what we're doing. And that should be plenty for what we need right now. And then 25, 25, and 25, so 75. I'm going to do $75 for copays. These are for prescriptions. And we never really hit that mark right now. And we don't have, and also doctor's appointments. And I just had a doctor's appointment today, so that's $25. So, and it'll probably hit in April, the copay. I don't have to pay the copay up front. I pay the copay once is billed to an account. So, and then I pay it. And that's how that works. Now, I don't budget anything for unbudgeted. And unbudgeted, the money that if we overspend in any of these spending categories, or if we missed a bill or whatever, that comes out of the buffer of the checking account, which is the potential savings. So that's just the money left over after each paycheck. That's just kind of sitting in an account. I don't move that money into savings until the very end of the month. And that way I have all the money I need and I start fresh on the new, every month new. So I need to go back real quick and look at my calendar because I need to know here we go. How many Fridays? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 down, and I'm going to budget for 4, but we may not go all 4 times. We are considering going every other week instead of once a week. Dr. Odell is our chiropractor, and I'll just write chiro here. And my adjustment's been holding really, really well, and things have been really good, and I've been pretty much pain-free for quite a while. So I'm excited about that. And I have 4 times 70. My bill is $45, and then my husband as a veteran is $25. So, and I get discounts on like x-rays and things like that. So we are budgeting $280 for 2 people every Friday, and that might be divided in half if we don't go every Friday. So wait a minute, did I do that right? 280 divided by 2, that's 140. So we may not use all of that up, but in case, you know, we change our mind, then yeah, that's what we have there. So let's go ahead and look at the numbers. I am going to be totaling both of these columns up, and then we'll look at the math as how much income minus expenses and figure out the potential savings for the month. Hopefully I'll remember to write it in this time. I think last month I completely forgot to write it in. So let's hope I remember this time. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I have $5,426.29 in fixed expenses. Now, not all of these are variable, but pretty much from sinking funds down is variable. These 2 are not, but I just put it over here so because I needed the room, and that's okay. So this side over here is $3,347.78. So this seems kind of high. We'll see how the numbers work out. I'm going to start with the income. Let's see, there we go. Make sure there's no glare on the calculator. $9,991.41. And I'm going to subtract this $5,426.29. And I'm going to subtract this $3,347.78. And there we go. We have $1,217.34. That is pretty good. That is an average for us, $1,200. So I'm going to put the potential savings here. Whoops. Now that I remember, 1,217,34. And that means I have, as long as I don't go over in my spending categories, and I don't go over, and I don't have any other bills that I forgot or anything like that, and nothing else changes for the month, then everything should be fine, and we could potentially have $1,200. Now, I said this last month for the month of March, and then something came up, and you will see this in my next video for closeout for the month of March, where we bought some tickets for an event that happens in June, and we are excited about. So, and it's for our entire family, and yeah, things like that. And then a couple other things that were purchased. So we didn't quite, I don't think we're going to quite get March $1,200, but we could have if I hadn't purchased those things. But we purchased them knowing they were the right thing to purchase, and we definitely want to make sure we are, you know, having some fun and taking care of our family, and that is what we're doing here. We are consumer debt free, not mortgage debt free, but we try to steward our money well and make sure we name every dollar that comes in and make sure it goes out where it needs to go. And that is kind of how we do things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Before I close out this video though, I do want to zoom out just a little bit so you can see the entirety of what my budget looks like. For those that are just here for the budget, I hope you like, subscribe, and all the good things. Share the video with somebody that might need this. For those that want to see what I've put down in stickers throughout my whole planner, I will go ahead and do a flip through right now. Okay, that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.